Okay, we're live. Anyway, I'm sitting here after my deadlift performance today. I worked up to a 280 for a single. Today was my last heavy pull before we start a deload week and all. Let me come down some and rep out and things like that on the bench, the squat and the deadlift. Anyway, my goal was 280 and I did it. I pulled it, but it was not without a fight. So that was my last heavy lift. It was like my third attempt on deadlift. So I could, if you had put a feather on the bar, I don't think I could have finished pulling it out. So anyway, locking it out. So anyway, here's my pet peeve. I've got 20 years in. I am a true power lifter. 46 meets under my belt. I'm 62 years old. I started in my 40s. I absolutely love what I do. I have had a lot of success. I'm a 2-time world champion, a 5-time national champion, and I love those titles because I earned those titles. But let me tell you something. At what point do you come in and start telling me that you should look at my lift, my bench? This guy tells me this today with my hubby's right there, and I'm waiting to do another pull on the deadlift. He goes, why don't you let me look at your bench and all, and maybe I can give you a hand with the bench. Now, mind you, I just hit 160. I'm 62 years old. I hit 160 on the bench, and I'm hoping for a 175-pound bench, which is really good for a woman my age at a meet, okay? I looked at him and I said, how many powerlifting meets have you done? How many times have you been on the platform? He said, none. I go, so what point did you feel that you needed to come over here and tell me you'd like to help me out on my bench when I've got 46 meets under my belt? I've been in the sport for 20 years. At what point do you think that you need to come over and undermine me? You know, I was so angry with him and he knew it too. I, under no circumstances, held back. I told him I do not appreciate that. I find it very offensive, and I do. I know there's a lot of people that won't say anything. They just chalk it up to whatever, and like, you know, there was times I used to zip it, but now I find it very offensive. Like I said, I've got 20 years in this stuff, and I hold titles of 2-time world champion, 5-time national and stuff. I earned those titles and all over the years I've been in it. Please think twice, folks, before you go in and you start telling somebody what you think they ought to do when you have never done it yourself. You don't know any of the rules for powerlifting. You don't know how the game is played. You don't know anything. And you're going to come over and help me when I never asked for it, first off. That is offensive. So keep that in mind next time you think you need to go over there and school somebody on something, okay? Especially if you haven't done it yourself. That's what I'm saying. Have a good day. Stay safe, play safe.